The African mind is the only human mind capable of aligning with divinity. The African mind transmits. The African mind receives. The African mind emanates divine order, a memory older than empires, and the most targeted mind in human history. Dr. Amos Wilson reminds us, the African mind reached its apex along the Nile Valley and spread across the world. It is a spiritual, intellectual engine, wired for harmony, balance, and life. It cannot be recoded to generate chaos, only disrupted, confused, or hijacked. You can confuse it. You can seduce it. You can overlay it with false systems. But left to itself, it reorganizes. It rebalances. It restores. The African mind does not just think. It interfaces with its environment holistically, in harmony with nature. It does not just absorb, it aligns. And when unshackled, it becomes what it was always meant to be, the spiritual throne of divine consciousness that guides the African spirit through life. Behavior is the fruit, thought is the root. You can control behavior with force, but you control thought by shaping reality itself. That's why they flood us with false inputs, ideas, language, religion, images, and conditions that define what we think is possible or normal. Once the thought system is installed, the oppressed police themselves. They censor each other. They defend the system. They call rebellion madness. The master no longer needs the whip. The mind becomes its own prison. The end game is to create a population whose reality and sense of self are so drastically altered that they see freedom as impossible and slavery as normal. A world where we see our culture as inferior, where whiteness becomes the dream, where resistance feels like insanity. But the African mind remembers, it aligns, and when unshackled, it returns to its original purpose. The force that allows African people to harmonize with each other and live in synergy with nature. The war is for the mind, but the victory begins with remembering who we are.
We don't argue over here. We build with heart, with clarity, and with commitment to our people. If you'd rather entertain ignorance and division, that's your choice. But if you're ready to move forward with solutions, with unity, with purpose, we are the Heru Core, and we're already moving. We're not looking for followers. We're building a network of revolutionary thinkers, warriors, and winners. Join the movement at herucore.com. Link with us across all platforms.